the first part of the dish. So now you can see this is the oxing out the coconut. That's what we say in Jamaica, ox out the coconut. And then that's what we're gonna use for the dish we're gonna make later. Look at that. This is gonna be good Jamaican tea for high blood pressure. So you know we were out there earlier watching the brothers take out the jelly coconut meat. So this is how it looks, of course. So kind of wash it and clean it. Okay, and this is what you're looking for. Okay, we're gonna start off with it in a medium-sized bowl, all cleaned and nice. And then I'm gonna add, of course, some spices, some paprika, some tamari, some sriracha, because you know I put in everything. All right, some sea salt. Some garlic powder. Some onion powder. And then just a little bit of lemon pepper to give it that zest. Okay, so then I'm just gonna take my big spoon and I'm gonna make this is gonna be like a marinade, y'all. The same like you would marinate anything else, but of course, we're marinating we're calling it Nutfu. Not tofu, but Nutfu. Oh my. It smells good and it looks good. Now everything is thoroughly mixed. We're gonna just let that hang out for about 10 minutes and let it marinate. To develop the flavors that we want, and then we'll take it to step 2. Okay, fam, we're gonna start making our dry ingredients, mixing them together. We're gonna get a medium-sized bowl, and then I'm gonna add some cornmeal. I'm gonna also add a little gluten-free flour, because you know that's what I love. Healthy gut. And then I'm gonna add a little paprika, some sea salt, okay, some garlic powder, some onion powder, and then again a little of that lemon pepper, just so we'll have some zest. Take the whisk. It's better for me. I like to whisk it because I get a more even mix. Okay. Perfect. And then we'll just sit that aside, let that hang out with the Nutfu. Okay, now we're gonna mix our wet ingredients. We're gonna start off, of course, with our gluten-free flour. Okay, now I'm gonna add my cornstarch to my gluten-free flour. Then I'm gonna add my brown rice flour. I'm gonna add, this is my nori. I just put it in the blender and blend it. I'm gonna add some kelp. Okay, now I'm gonna add my paprika and my sriracha. And then I'm gonna add some water. And mix my batter. And that's my wet batter. I wish you guys would hear you smell it. It smells just like fish in here. Like seriously, if that's not the sea, I don't know what it is. Bam. out. Okay. Now we're trying to batter our Nutfu. We call it Nutfu because it's made from coconut. That's why we call it nut. And it's imitating tofu without having the soy. Just a play on words, okay? So we're gonna dip it in the wet batter. The dry batter. And then we're gonna put it in the wet batter. And then back in the dry batter. Try not to get all hands to keep the wet from the dry as much as possible. But then you won't have a world mess. Okay. That's our first piece. We'll just let it hang out over there. Okay. And then we'll just repeat the process. Okay, family, I'm just gonna add a little water to the mixture because over time it gets a little bit thick. Okay, and then we're gonna go in again. We're gonna go to our dry ingredients and just coat the coconut meat, or as we call it, the Nutfu. And then we're gonna put it in the wet ingredients. Trying to keep one hand for wet and one for dry. It's just easier that way. A lot messy. That's messy. Okay, we're going in again. So repeat the process. It's dry, wet, dry. That's what we're looking for. Dry, wet, dry. Okay. Going in again. Okay, family, now you know what that look like. That look like some veal cutlets that Big Mama used to make. But don't tell nobody I said so, because, boy, I'm going to smother this one in gravy next. But anyway, we're going with the fish wish on this one. Anyway, let me just clean my hands. I'll be back to you shortly, and we'll fry these puppies and get this party started. Now we're going to cook this, of course, on medium heat. On both sides, but I'm gonna deep fry mine because that's what I like. I like deep fry. So it's golden brown. Enough room to put 2 in there, and we can watch how she simmer. Flip it over. And the other one as well. Yeah, we're cooking this in olive oil. You know, we like healthy fats. This is in olive oil. I like to use olive oil. I like to use grapeseed oil when I'm frying because it takes a higher frying point. Yeah. Family, you can see those are coming out. They even curl up like fish if you just do them the right way, like straight up. luxurious, golden brown. You can also freeze these, keep them in mind. Like everything that we do, we always do like in batters. Like these batters, we take so much time to do them. It's about 30, 40 minutes to prepare everything. You might as well freeze some for a later date, so when you're coming in at a long, hard day's work and you don't feel like it, but you want to give yourself, your family something delicious or nutritious as well as yourself, then you can just take one of these out, you know, and drop it in the fryer. And then we got fish fish sandwiches. That's what we're making tonight. How does that look, family? Yeah, baby. Mama's got a brand new bag. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. I'm happy. So what I love about this recipe, this is a part of the coconut that you would normally throw away. The jelly coconut, you drink the jelly or the coconut water, which is such a fad in all over the world, and then you would throw this away as trash. But you see, Rastaman them, they found a way to redo that, repurpose that. Look at that. They're not golden brown, mamma mia. Okay, let's drop another one since we on the road. Alright family, these are golden brown and I'm taking them out. It's time to taste it. Guess what? I can't wait. Let me just break off a piece before I put it in the sandwich. I'm loving it. I'm so sorry, family. I forgot I was supposed to say something. It's just that good. Okay, let's put this on the sandwich and we'll be ready to roll.